Hello YouTubers, Failed here, and welcome to a new episode of Let's Talk Minecraft Let's Play. And today a hot topic for me is the decision of Fabio Capello to resign his duty as an England coach. And as I understand it, he did it because the English the what is that called? The chairman behind the England national team said that because John Terry has said these things against Patrice Evra, he's not gonna be the England captain, and it's apparently it was racist. Like he said something like nigger, like Luis Suarez did against Patrice Evra. I think I don't really know, but yeah. Then Fabio Capello did something childish, in my opinion. You can't say, oh, you don't respect my opinions. Then I'm not gonna be a coach, and I think when you are that high of a plan, you're gonna have to accept when somebody tells you to, like, we're doing this way and you cannot change it. That's how it is. Like, I don't get why he got angry, because he said some racist things, and in my opinion that's just wrong. You can't go up to a black man and say, oh, you nigger, what's up? I know I do it, but that's in a fun way. I think he did it in a bad way, but so it's really I think it was childish of Fabio Capello to resign, because he should just said, oh, he's not gonna be the captain of the team. I'm just gonna pick another one that's just as equally good. But he just said, no, if my opinion is not worthy, I'm not gonna do anything. And to an extent, I can understand why he did it. But when you are the coach of England, there's so much pressure on you. You should be able to take, like, you're gonna be taking losses every time. Like, I don't really get. I just think, like, I knew if I was like managing a little team, I would not be happy if someone told me you're not gonna having him as a captain. If, for example, Skip, the team that I support, if I were coach for that team and I said, oh, let's take Jonas Thompson as a captain, and then the chairman behind it said, nope, I'm not gonna allow that, then I'm gonna say, you do know that I have this reputation and I want it this way, and if not, I'm gonna leave and you're gonna lose some supporters. But Fabio Capello took a different approach. He just said, oh, my opinion's not worth it anymore, I'm gonna stop. But I think if I were a coach of England, I would have respect for the guys behind the team. But he didn't, so that really sucked for him, I have to admit. So that is just who's gonna be the next one to take over the job that Capello left behind? Like, I watched a bit, or I read about this a bit, and like the favorite guy to take over was Harry Redknapp, and he's like the currently leader of Tottenham. I hope so. I know I said Newcastle in the last episode, but I think, or it not. I think I said it. I don't know. I don't know if I said it, if I mentioned it, but never mind. I just followed through. But yeah, Harry Redknapp from Tottenham is gonna be the new England coach, they think. But today I watched on like a Danish news site that he said, oh, me, what a surprise. No, it's not gonna be me. I have a contract with Tottenham Hotspurs and it's not gonna be changed. So that just leaves, like, who is gonna be the new England manager or coach, or how you want to say that? Because there is not so many guys left to pick from that are known at the moment, or not to me at least. Like, I don't think midway through the season that anyone wanna let out the team, unless it's like, let's say Cardiff from Empire Championship. Like, they're nothing worth. Even though they're playing good, they're always doing badly in the end. But I don't think, like, a team like Newcastle, that coach could have been taken if they weren't playing as good as they are now. They actually have a pretty good opportunity of placing high, and I think if the English chairman put an offer on the Newcastle trainer, he could maybe say yes. But I think because if he has the same mentality if I have, he's gonna finish the job at Newcastle first, and that's gonna be too late for England, because they're gonna need him in the summer when they're gonna play the the European Championship, I think. No, that's the World Cup. World Cup. I hope it's the World Cup. Yo, it's the World Cup in Brazil. Sorry, I fucked up. Yeah, but I don't really know about that. This whole thing about the English coach is fucked up. It's really hard to understand that you could say, you don't approve my opinion, then I'm not gonna have one. Goodbye. That's just so childish for a so old man. Like, but I don't know why. And if you're watching the gameplay, sorry to you. This one is not about the gameplay. I have to admit that. There are gonna be some later on that's gonna be about the gameplay where I build stuff where you can follow. But this one, I just needed something to talk to you guys about because that was stupid as fuck. How he resigned. Like why? Just take a knee and do something else. But yeah, on with another topic. I saw that Mark Cavendish, like there was an interview with him on a Danish news site that I watch his news from. They asked him, who do you think is the biggest competitor to you in the sprints? And he said, Matthew Goss. And I don't understand why, because Matthew Goss is more like a puncher in my opinion. He doesn't really have what it takes in the end to beat Mark Cavendish. Yeah, if it's upwards, he got what it has to beat Cavendish, but Cavendish is not gonna try those upward sprint. He's not gonna be running for another guy like Edvald Boasson-Hagen. Like I think if it's like the first date of the Tour de France this year is gonna be the same next year, I think they're gonna go for Edvald Boasson-Hagen instead of Mark Cavendish, where Mark Cavendish is gonna be the lead-up man. Yeah, but when I think of competitors to Mark Cavendish, I think Marcel Kittel from Skills Shimano. I don't really know which team he's on at the moment, but last year he was amazing, and I know he's under like doping like ideas, how to say it. He's like, he got this, I don't know how, but he got associated with a doping doctor. So, and his name came up, so I think he's not gonna be riding the Giro d'Italia this year. And this is normally one of his biggest goals, is to win the sprinter jersey in Giro d'Italia. It's in the Giro d'Italia that I see him the most, so I think it's gonna be one of his goals, or it is one of his goals. But do you guys have any ideas who's gonna beat Cavendish this year? Because the last 2 years he's been like rock solid. Nobody could beat him in any of the sprints. So, but like I think when I think a bit about it, Matthew Goss, no, I don't really think so. And there's really no sprinters left that can really beat him. Roger Skill maybe, he's a pretty good sprinter. Tyler Farrar, yeah, but they still don't got what Cavendish got. And now that Cavendish is getting older, he's maybe getting faster and faster and faster. So it's, oh, what the fuck is this? This tree grew as I was walking into it. How nice. Yeah, but I think Cavendish is going faster and faster till he gets like 25 of age, and then he's gonna descend in skills, like pro cycle managers. But I just think that it's gonna be now or never. If they want to beat him, or they have to wait a long time. So any competitors I see is gonna be like Tyler Farrar or Gil, like they have been this year. Maybe Marcel Kittel if he's gonna be in this year's Tour de France, because he's an amazing sprinter. He's really good. Like I said before in episode 1, it's not gonna be the mountains that's gonna be exciting this year. It's gonna be the sprints and the breakaways. So I really hope that we get some pretty big contenders for the sprints. Like if this Tour de France is just gonna be one-sided for Andy Schleck and Mark Cavendish, I'm gonna be kind of pissed, because I want to see some exciting shit. Plus, I'm gonna watch the Tour de France in America, so I want to tell my like host family what I know and all that stuff. And if it's just like everybody knows that Mark Cavendish is gonna win, there's not much for me to talk about. And as you can hear, I'm a really big talker. I have an opinion on everything, so, and sometimes the opinion isn't the best opinion to have. But as you can see now, I cleared out a lot of stuff, and I'm already starting to build a new one out of pine wood. Even though I haven't finished the one out of birk, how do you say that in English? I'm gonna finish that in the next one, I think. But on with that topic, you can write that down. Who do you think is gonna beat Cavendish this year? Another topic. I think it was the Lynn who said, like, who asked me to answer some girl questions, and I don't got the biggest experience on girls, so therefore I asked one of my friends to come on and answer some questions for you guys. If you ask the questions in the comment section, and he said, okay, but they have to be serious. I don't want to ask something like, how does a woman's clitoris look like, because I'm such a nerd. I don't want to answer that, and I think it's gonna be awkward for me, and it's just gonna be a waste of his time if he's gonna answer that. So, and bear in mind, this guy is the same age as me, but he has experienced so much more, like in that sense, because he's only have one girlfriend, I have to admit, but still, he's seen so much. Like, he's the one. If I'm gonna have to ask somebody advice, it's gonna be him on girls. So, and I want you guys to have the same experience as I do. Like, he's been through it all, like, I'm just gonna say, I don't know if he's like, his, like, dick string, how do I want to say that, penis string, is, like, sprung at one point, and Like all those strange stories I want him to tell on this show, just so you guys can get them, because they are so funny to hear. And I don't hope anyone I know is gonna hear this, but because it's gonna be quite awkward for him. But never mind. But if you have any questions that you want answered, like, about girls, and it's gonna be serious questions, or else I'm not gonna take them in the show if it's not serious. So just what do you have in mind? Do you have a girl that you have a crush on, but you don't know how to approach her? I would ask him, because he's like a really romantic person, I have to admit. So he's clever, and he's how he is. So yeah. So ask that in the comment section, and he's gonna answer that in the next part. So this is where I'm gonna end it up, guys. If you have watched it to this end, type in the chat vagina. VAGINA. Type that in the chat if you watched it. So I want you guys to type a lot of things in the chat, and this is kind of what this show is about. It's about your guys' opinion and my opinion. So it's gonna be fun. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next episode. And I already regret saying vagina. See you guys later.